Jim, you may not have to care about innovation if you don't have a need to. So, for example, if you are in a company where you are happy with your current client base and revenue levels, if the world around you is not changing at all, then perhaps you can go along without innovating. But the fact is, in most organizations, the world is very definitely changing. You've got
I want to start out though by being devil's advocate on innovation. Why do we really care? I mean, we're about making money. Why do we really care about innovation in today's companies?
Well, Jim, you may not have to care about innovation if you don't have a need to. So, for example, if you are in a company where you are happy with your current client base and revenue levels, if the world around you is not changing at all, then perhaps you can go along without innovating. But the fact is, in most organizations, the world is very definitely changing. You've got pressures from customers that expect different things, you've got legislation changing, and you've certainly in the commercial world got those competitive pressures from your other companies who are innovating, changing, developing, and putting pressure on you to do the same.
So how do I know whether my company's innovative or not? How do I know I'm supposed to do something about innovation?
Innovation is tricky because it means different things to different people. So for some organizations it means anything we're not doing yet, and other organizations it means things that nobody is doing yet. So depending on where you fit along that spectrum, you're going to approach innovation rather differently.
I think I want the best of both worlds. A friend of mine shared a cartoon with me one time. It was a cat in a litter box, and he says, I want you to think outside the box, deliver inside the box.
So that's a great analogy.
Yeah. So how do you get companies to do that? To be innovative, but to still be relentlessly great about delivery?
I think you separate those two worlds. So if you get to a point where you know you want to do something and you know how to do it, you can put those boundaries around the delivery and say, we want to excel at delivering this. And then forever after, we want to excel at doing that.
Okay. And you've seen a lot of companies. What are some great examples of ways that people have engendered innovation or brought innovation into their companies?
We see a couple of different approaches. In some organizations, they actually carve out full-time people to play this role. So these are smart technology generalists who are hunting for new technology opportunities. They understand enough about the business to pair those up and see where those opportunities are, and they might test them out and work with the business to try things out. In other cases, it's more inclusive, so they will run innovation challenges or perhaps a Shark Tank, Dragon's Den style internal VC incubator where people can come, employees can come and pitch their ideas to a small group of execs, and those ideas might be funded to try things out again and then take the best ideas and actually deliver on them.
You defined the term serial innovation. Mm-hmm. Did that have a special meaning for you?
That's really to focus on the fact that some companies are accidentally innovative, and the goal is to be repeatedly, reliably innovative. There's this myth that startups are more innovative than big established companies, and if you look at the startups who are winning, that's true. As a group, they're innovative and doing great things. If you look at their ability to sustain that innovation and come up with the next great idea and the next great idea, they may or may not be able to do that. So that's a different skill set.
Right. So tell me about the pickle problem.
The pickle problem is something we heard from one of our clients actually who ran an innovation challenge, and they were looking for the next great product or service idea. And one of the suggestions they got in was, we'd really like to have pickles in the salad bar, which is a perfectly useful suggestion, but just not what they were looking for. So it stresses the importance of really being clear about what your innovation objectives are. So if you want that next great idea, huge idea, big disruptive trends and so on, then ask for it. Be very explicit about that. On the other hand, we have seen clients who have run innovation challenges and they've got 300 very incremental ideas that have come in. They've implemented 150 of them and got huge value from that. So again, it's just being clear what it is you're looking for and making sure you are setting up an environment and a set of questions, a challenge that matches that.
Great. And